So the purpose of our video today is to talk all about the fun events that happen in these mountain towns.
There are so many. A lot of times
goodness.
We think of our time here and just think of skiing, but so many more events. These are some of our favorite. There's many more, so be sure to check the calendars and do some of your own digging.
We're going to start with December and talk all about the events that happen primarily in Summit County, Breckenridge, for example, and then Vail and Beaver Creek. So we'll go back and forth and just let you know what's coming up this winter.
Lisa's going to focus on Eagle County, so that's your Vail, Beaver Creek area.
Yep.
I'm going to focus on Breckenridge, Keystone, Summit County. Now, in case you forgot or didn't know, I'm Stephanie Ernst. This is Lisa Gibson. We are realtors here in the mountains of Colorado from Breckenridge through Vail, and we focus on real estate and lifestyle.
So please, if you find this information valuable, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos.
All right, Lisa, Vail seems to have a lot happening in early December.
They sure do. Let me just kick it off here with the comedy show that's happening on December 5th. Who doesn't love a fun comedy show? I know I do. So take note of that. And then right after that, on December 6th, we have the Kringle wine dinner.
Oh, sign me up.
I want to go to both of those. And then right after that, my oh my, on December 8th, we go right into the Vail Village tree lighting. And we know how much fun that can be, right? Santa shows up and the lights come up in town, and it is quite the festive event.
And next day, Saturday, December 7th, is a whole thing here in Breckenridge. The grand finale is the tree lighting, but all the fun starts at 3 with
Love that.
the Bernese Mountain Dog Parade.
Yay,
Are you
I'll
gonna
be in that.
bring with Milo this
Well,
year?
Milo will be in that.
Yeah.
I'll be there with him. Yeah, that is a hoot. I mean,
so fun.
Let me touch on that for a minute. Over 300 Bernese Mountain Dogs, most of them dressed up, so cute.
Adorable.
So you can't miss that.
And you have the dog parade, and then you have the Moose March. That is the kids parade up and down Main Street, or kids run. And then you have the Santa run. Again, it's adults up and down Main Street. Hilarious. Everyone's dressed in Santa suits.
That is quite the day
It
here
is,
in Breck.
and then it rolls in at 5 o'clock. The plaza behind us, there's caroling. Santa comes in on the fire truck, and you count down, and
It's really cool.
the lights turn on, and they are lit up for the season. You feel like you're in the middle of a snow globe. So
Absolutely.
all the tree lighting,
such a good
wonderful.
time.
Following the fun tree lightings, we go right into party here in Breckenridge.
Huge.
Maybe not as family friendly.
This is true.
It's the Ullr Fest. I don't know, think of a frat party kind of sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's a couple days. It starts off with a parade, and it's all to Ullr, the snow god. Is that the history and stuff? But
Steph says Ullr, I say
Ullr,
Ullr, tomato,
Right.
whatever.
whatever, it's a good time.
But it also starts off with the world's longest shot ski, for which we actually do have tickets this year. That's been on my bucket list for a while, so
Very hard to get tickets.
it is. So I'm
and
excited about
if you
that.
don't know what a shot ski is, they take old skis, they drill or attach shot glasses to them, and then they attach all the skis, and it's over 13 or 1,400 people long.
Yep.
All take a big shot at the same time. That is to kick off the weekend. It's crazy.
It is so crazy.
There's a parade with the queen and king. The weekend grand finale is there's a huge bonfire that back in the day, old skis used to be thrown in.
Yeah, not so environmentally friendly
I know,
these
so it's not
days.
skis anymore, it's all the chemicals, but there's a huge bonfire. And it's a good time. If you've ever been to Peak 8 in Breckenridge, the big guys like this, we'll show you a picture.
Oh, yeah.
That is Ullr or Ullr, whatever you want to call him. All right.
Quite the
moving on.
festival. Yes, we should move on. We're a little excited about that one. Okay. Oh my, fun stuff. So December 13th kicks off the Vail Yeti hockey season, which is amazing. So guys, if you like hockey, I love hockey. I didn't even know about this for the longest time, but it's a semi-pro hockey game, and Vail's team, the Yetis, so they take on different leagues or different teams around the Rocky Mountains. So they all come, there's a huge facility in Vail where they have these games, and it is a blast. So take note of that, the Yeti hockey games, followed by December 15th, I think this is a hoot, the Vail Ugly Sweater Fun Run. So for those who like to run and have a really ugly sweater to sport, don't want to miss that, right?
I mean, we here in the mountains, we combine all the things with activities.
We sure do. Why not? Let's see. So, and then we roll right up into the Birds of Prey. Big, that's been an ongoing thing for as long as I can remember over at Beaver Creek. Starts Saturday the 14th. They have live music, ski films, beer tastings, and of course, ski racing at its finest.
This is the first year that women are racing on the Birds of Prey course.
Oh.
Yeah. So
wow.
It's generally just been a men's thing.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So huge
Very
thing
cool.
this year, which is going to be really fun. Don't want to miss that if you're in town. Again, that's at Beaver Creek. December 18th through 21st at Copper Mountain here in Summit County. We have the Toyota US Grand Prix and X Games. Incredible. So this is your half pipe for skiers and boarders. I saw Shaun White in the half pipe there a couple years ago. I'll look for that footage. If I can find it, we'll pop it in. Incredible. You can stand right there on the edge of the half pipe. So if you've never done something like that, it's worth doing.
Plus for all the aspiring younger athletes, I mean, it's a really big deal for the kids to roll out. I mean, it's fun for adults too, but really big deal for the kids to go out and watch all their heroes and
it's incredible. And then at night, there's going to be a terrain park style thing with numerous competitions going on in the terrain park. So that's going to be different than the half pipe. That's going to be at nighttime. There's live music, all sorts of things. So again, that's the 18th through 21st of December in Copper.
Nice. Very cool. Let's see what is following that. Oh my, I think we're going right into New Year's Eve. Yeah, so December 31st, we basically almost all of the mountains do some form of Torchlight Parade, which is really cool. I mean, a lot of times you can see this from your home or your rented condo if you don't want to be cold and be outside. Otherwise, dress warm and go on out. There's, again, live music that leads up to this, and then you see the folks come down and do
so
that
if you don't know what that
torchlight.
is, it's usually ski patrol. It's people that work on mountain, but they have huge torches and they ski one of the runs down. And at night, it's just, it's beautiful.
Well, one behind the other, and they do a
it's
giant S. Yeah, so it's really neat.
It's pretty.
And then sort of simultaneous to that, we also have, let's see.
You have the Vail ice sculpture thing, right?
Right, yeah. So that's sort of ongoing throughout all of January, which is really neat. So it's an interactive, illuminated ice installation on view until the ice melts, basically. So I guess it lasts longer than January, but until it starts getting warm, right, that will be happening. Approximately 25,000 pounds of sculpted ice will transform the Gore Creek Promenade in the Vail Village into a three-dimensional canvas. Yes, I'm reading from my notes, but it is super cool. And they have features from 5 to 12 feet tall, and it's really neat to see during the day, but it's extra cool to see it at night when it's all illuminated.
Yep. So on the tails of that, so that's Vail in January. In Breckenridge, we have the International Snow Sculpture Contest. So it's not ice, it's snow, and they pack it into these really, really tight cubes. And then you have usually an assortment of around a dozen teams from all over the world that come in and make these absolutely stunning snow sculptures. So that starts January 20th, goes through the 29th. The first couple days, it's kind of a stage thing. It's cool if you're here a couple days to see what they're like at the beginning and then the end, because it's fascinating to watch the progress. If you do want to see them, the last couple days is viewing only. That Saturday reservations are needed. So just know that it's because it gets so busy on Saturday.
That's right.
I always say walk down the evening, come this time of night. They also have lights. It's beautiful. So
and if you're a photographer and you want to photograph those like I have before, the prime time is to come out first light in the morning. So just a little tip there if you want to get some amazing photos.
And that will all be in the parking lot for the Riverwalk Center in Breckenridge. And drum roll, we've somehow skipped a couple weeks, but we landed at one of Steph's favorites, the Special Olympics at Copper Mountain.
Oh,
so
cool.
my son Braden and I have volunteered for
Nice.
I think 3 seasons now.
Wow.
But you have special needs Olympians, and it's so cool to go out there, guys. It's over 200 athletes, and they need so many volunteers. And it's in a volunteer event where you're not really needed. No, you're needed. And it's just great. It's just a humbling, incredible couple days. So that is February 28th through March 2nd, Copper Mountain. If you're in town, and guys, I do this with my son because an 8-year-old can serve. You can get out there and you can help. So great family fun events.
Nice. We're talking about ongoing events, right?
Ooh, okay,
I've got a fun one.
So now we're gonna kind of change it up and not do day to date, some of the seasonal things.
Yeah, there's some things that go on all winter. One of them that I thought was very cool is Dine with the Dogs. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It's a Helly Hansen event, and they invite you to grab an early lunch and meet members of the Vail Ski Patrol and their avalanche dogs. How cool. So there's dog training, rescue drills, Q&As with patrollers, and then you head over to Henry's Hut and have a nice lunch and meet the ski patrollers, meet all the pros and the dogs. So really cool. That goes from December 15th all the way through March 30th.
And I'm sure reservations and things like that. So look into that online.
Correct.
And then here in Summit County, so here in Breck, we have the Riverwalk Center, ongoing shows. For example, December 6th through 8th, we have the Nutcracker. And then February 14th, Lyle Lovett.
Ooh, wow.
A blast from the past.
I guess that makes some sense. Love it. The 14th.
You're so sneaky. So, but there's fun things all season. So check that out. Copper Mountain, there's a live music series. I know February 15th, March 22nd, handful of other dates. So look that up. Also,
I have another ongoing event back over in Beaver Creek. Really cool. And we had talked about the Torchlight Parade, and Steph mentioned usually it's the ski patrollers that do that. Well, on Thursday nights, starting December 19th, running all the way through March 27th, Beaver Creek lights up the Colorado sky every Thursday evening. And it's a glow stick parade that you and your kiddos can participate in. So pretty fun. Yep. So that's the one that you can actually participate in. So I would highly recommend that. Okay. It's got to be on everyone's bucket list, right?
I didn't know
as
about
a skier,
that. My kids are probably too cool to do that now, but
come on.
I mean, my youngest is 14, so we're like, I'm not doing that. Okay, and then the Warren Station in Keystone. So again, they check their calendar. They have concerts. They have a whole comedy series. New Year's Eve, there's an 80s neon night.
Oh,
so
my.
Dig deep, find your fluorescent neon stuff.
Yep.
And get excited.
And so speaking of really cool venues, the Ullr Center has amazing shows. That is up at Beaver Creek. Amazing shows year round. You'll just want to jump on and check the calendar because throughout the season, there's something going on almost every night. And there are some big shows like international dance shows, comedy shows, big name bands, you name it. You can find it there at the Ullr Center.
I mean, Lisa, that's quite a wrap. But before we move on, we're always sad to see winter say goodbye. But we look forward to our incredible summers because they're magical here. But one of the ways we kick off or wrap up the winter season is with our pond skimming.
Oh, yes.
So if you've never done that, whether you've participated or
Have you done it?
I haven't, but I really want to do it.
I don't.
I do.
I like to be a participant.
Or you want to be a cheerleader.
Sorry, I can't explain what
it is.
Skimming is.
So it's usually on one of the green runs near the base area. They dig a big pond, line it with plastic, fill it with not very warm water. And participants start at the top, and the goal is to make it across the pond on your skis, your snowboard, kind of whatever winter apparatus you want to use. Depending on the day, we have full ski equipment, we have bikinis, we have tutus, we have Halloween costumes.
And you're carrying speed, and you're putting your weight back, and you're just hoping for the best when you hit that water. So
and some people make it all the way across, but it is very
Talk about comedy,
entertaining.
though. Yeah.
So, whether you want to participate or you want to cheer on, that's the thing. If you do want to participate, you do generally have to sign up in advance.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, they can't have 3,000 people. There's just not enough hours in the day. So,
But as Steph mentioned, as spring break rolls up on us, there's just so much going on. I mean, there's free bands at almost every resort and just crazy events everywhere. And most of them just concerts and really fun things. So always just check the ski resort calendars, because spring break is just chock full of things to do here in the mountains.
well, we hope that you have learned about some new events that you didn't know about, whether you are just starting your home search here or you've lived here for 10 or 15 years. Either way, we hope you've learned something new, and be sure to stay tuned, because this is why you subscribe. We'll do another one of these in April, May to cover all of our summer events.
That's true.
There's loads of things then as well.
And she mentioned home search, guys. We love to go to these events and do these YouTube videos for you, but we are realtors. We work really hard, and we're out there looking at homes, looking at properties. We love what we do. So if you're home shopping for a place here, anywhere from Breckenridge to Vail, give us a call. Don't be shy. We definitely can't wait to hear from you, and happy to show you some properties and talk about real estate here in these mountain communities.
One more thing, a little bit of homework for you. If you've been to any of our events here in the mountains, I would love to hear what your favorite is. So comment below, let us know what your favorite event is. Heck, even put in a picture. That makes it all that much more fun. We can't wait to hear from you in the comments and on the phone.